Nothing stops CCA and Tours with Tom from serving your families. Welcome to a very special edition of Tours with Tom. In today's episode, we're going to take you behind the scenes and introduce you to our new learning management system. It is Edio. Edio stands for Education for Individualized Outcomes. We're very excited to introduce this new learning management system to you. So today we're going to talk about the process, we're going to talk about the new special features, and meet with a staff that's been working on this the whole way through. So let's go. To talk about the vision for Edio, let's go meet with Reese Fleury. Hello, Reese.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Very well. Hey, Reese, can you tell our families, why did CCA need a new LMS?
Well, it's pretty simple. Our current LMS is built on an architecture that's almost 20 years old, and it just couldn't be modified anymore. There's just no way to make it modern. And so we needed to look for something new. And so we were able to find a partner that can work with us, and we were able to build an LMS from the bottom up to really allow us to serve our families the way we want to.
Can you tell our families a little bit how that process looked? Like, when did it start?
2 years ago, we started interviewing parents, we started interviewing students, we started interviewing teachers about if you could design your perfect LMS, what features would it have? What tools would be there for you? What would the experience be like for you? And what we discovered is that a good learning management system is really something beyond that. It's really a relationship management system because it enhances that interaction between the school and the family. And that's why we decided to build Edio. We thought if we built from the ground up, instead of purchasing something off the shelf, it could be everything we wanted it to be.
What can our families expect when they see this new learning management platform?
Even though it's going to be a profoundly enhanced experience to what families are used to now, there's going to be an adjustment period. But a few weeks into the process, you're going to be, wow, I didn't realize what I was missing before. I wish we'd have had these tools and had these features or had this experience before.
Why should our families be excited about this new learning management system?
Well, I think the first reason is it's going to allow the teacher to adapt content and better serve the student. There's going to be a lot more flexibility built into it, and it's going to enhance that interface between the teacher and the student. The second reason I think families are really going to enjoy it, it's going to allow them to communicate with the teacher more efficiently and more effectively. I think that's going to be an enhanced experience.
Reese, when will our families be able to start seeing Edio and touching it and experiencing it?
Well, right now it's in the hands of our developers that are writing courses, as well as our teachers, even the ones that aren't writing courses. And then this summer, we're going to offer trainings around the state for families to come in and work with it and see what it's like and kind of get ahead of that learning curve to start the school year.
Well, I can't wait to see Edio, Reese.
It's really going to allow CCA to take that next step, to really be that family service school, to really serve our families and provide that flexibility we've always wanted and be able to do that with an enhanced experience.
That's great. Thank you, Reese.
Oh, thank you, Tom.
To learn more about Edio's new courses, let's talk to Dr. Joyce Good, our Senior Director of Learning. Hi, Joyce.
Good morning.
Your team looked at a lot of other learning management systems and courses, and from that research, you're able to bring the best of what you found into our own Edio system.
That's one of the things that makes it so valuable for our families and for our teachers, is that we were able to pick the best resources. We weren't worried about whether the resource fit into anybody else's LMS, or this course was very good for this, but it didn't meet these needs. We could take and personalize our courses. So we're going to use courses from a lot of different vendors and the best resources that we can find.
What type of experience then do you think our families will receive, or what they can expect?
We're very excited about that experience. There are going to be some really new tools that are going to be fun. For example, there will be chat. Now, it'll just be chat between teacher and parent or teacher and student at this point, but being able to instantly reach your teacher and know when they're online is going to be valuable for our families. And our courses are going to be written by our teachers and be relevant to our students. It was important for us to put that personalized touch to it.
I'm really glad that you mentioned that CCA has dedicated a group of experienced teachers just to work on nothing but courses for this upcoming school year. How is the team doing? Are they doing well?
They are doing well. And every week we get a new tool in the LMS, and that brings more excitement because now I can put a sketch pad in. Our students have never been able to respond with an activity using a sketch pad or record their own audio and video and send that.
Well, in fact, our next stop is one of your course designers. So let's go.
Let's go.
We're going to go meet with one of our course designers right now. Hi, Kristen.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Very good.
Nice to see you.
Can you please tell us what a course designer does here at CCA?
The course designer is basically whatever the student is seeing in the LMS is the course designer has written that. So they've taken a curriculum like National Geographic or something, reading curriculum or math curriculum, and we're taking that and putting it into the new LMS so that students will see it. So everything that's in there is written by one of our curriculum designers this year.
Well, since you've been spending your time creating, tell our families a little bit about what they could expect to see. Like, what are some of the new features?
I think one thing that they're really going to like is a course that is very interactive. They're not just going to be reading text and answering questions. They're going to see videos. They're going to have hands-on activities, a lot more features that are going to keep their student engaged. So the teachers, once they are teaching it next year, can really personalize learning for each student in their class.
What are some of the course enhancements that Edio will be able to offer that we didn't have in the past?
I think Edio's been really great in being able to incorporate a lot of other programs. It talks to a lot of other programs so that the students aren't having to go log into a bunch of other things. They can stay right in Edio and everything they need is right there, or they can just click a link and go where they need to go, as well as different features, different types of questions are in there, a lot more interactivity.
Kristen, I really appreciate you stepping out of the classroom for a year to help CCA with preparing our courses for the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Before we head over to Ann Culture, who they're our software developer who's creating Edio, I thought we'd stop by here so you can see where Edio will be housed. It'll be in a CCA-owned server room, and we'll be able to manage it and take care of it just to suit your needs. So let's go. Here we are at Ann Culture. They've been kind enough to invite us in to give us a tour and to show us how this whole design process has worked. Hello, David.
Good to see you, Tom. Come on in.
David Hickethier is the president and CEO of Ann Culture. And families, believe it or not, you already know him in his company. They helped us design the website that you've been using for the last 2 years. What attracted you to this project?
One of the things that excited us most about CCA was the vision and the leadership. As you look to the future of what you're trying to create in education at CCA, we were just really thrilled to be a part of it as a partner to look at building a tool to help facilitate that vision.
Tell our families a little bit more about the expertise that you have for creating this type of a system.
We really focus from a human-centered perspective on design of systems. And so when we looked at your school and tried to understand again what was most important for students and families as they're educated through CCA, we really focused on doing the proper research, interviews, and observations to look at what tool actually needed to be built. And so we did some in-home observations with families to understand again what the students are experiencing as they learn every day, and then with the staff, looking at guidance and looking at teachers and really meeting with them to understand what their needs were. The design process was surprisingly fluid. I think, again, it's a testament to the vision and of CCA and what you guys are trying to create.
David, why don't you show me around a little bit here, and while we walk, you can tell our families what is going to be familiar about Edio.
This is actually the main part of our office, so a lot of our practitioners work in here in close contact with one another. And so I think as we've looked at an LMS and what was important for families in particular, we really wanted to provide a consistency from a feature standpoint for version 1, while really trying to make more seamless some of the interactions between family members and teachers, and students and teachers as well. And so we hope that version 1 will really feel like home for families and students, while brightening up some of the interactions between both parties.
And I know there's a lot of really cool new features and things to look forward to. Can you tell our families about those?
One of the features I'm really excited about for families is looking at an easier integration with calendaring. So I know as a family, it's sometimes difficult to track all that's going on with the students. And so looking at an easier integration with Google is something that we're pretty excited about to make that easier on families.
Well, I know this new system is going to be a true partnership between the LMS, the teacher, and the family. So we're really excited and grateful for all your help.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having us over. Thank you for your team and all their hard work. And let's keep on going.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for riding along in this very special edition of Tours with Tom. During this video, we took you behind the scenes of our new learning management system, and we want to introduce you to all the new benefits that we'll bring to your families. Soon we'll be rolling out demonstrations and opportunities for you to use Edio and experience it yourself. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you for choosing CCA, and we'll see you on the next Tours with Tom.